Okay, so I think we're set. I just need to change the name of this stream real quick, and we can start. I just need to see where it's named. The theme park. There. Might just have to do this one. I think I'm good. Okay. So we should be set. Welcome back to today's stream. Today I was going to start working on that area over there, the theme park. I kind of moved all my inventory over here, but I was just going to set up signs for where everything's going to go. But first, we're going to light up parts of this area. Just to make sure that these mobs don't spawn. As often. But then we also have to set up a couple things. So I'm probably going to today set up the shape of the roller coasters, because there's probably gonna be 2 or 3. Oh yeah, I gotta open chat so I can actually see if anyone's in there. Oh. Whoops. Okay, think I'm all set. Good. Let me just... I'm just writing something in chat so we got something for us. I might even turn on some music quick. And I think I have a file for it. That's the suspense. Yep, that's suspense. Nope, that's, yeah, no. Write them here. There you go. There we go. Okay, we're all set up. Oh, yeah, that goes way down. Yeah, I would pick better music, but there's not much I can do with this. This is all what YouTube gives me, so... Let's see what that one is. Export. export for 720. Okay. Usually it takes a second. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah. So, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, light up this area. I'll light it up when it's dark, but I did want to set up the basis for a roller coaster. So yeah, so I'm going to have to get some scaffolding. And then I might even set up that shop over there, the gift shop. Might have to set that up, but first I might want to... Do you think flat, or do you think I should make this more flat, or should I leave it like this terrain? Because I can flatten this out and then give more space for more things. And if I really need to, I can expand it this way, up this way, till about here. I don't want to go too far because I don't want to encroach on this. Or I can encroach this way. I can go this way. But I'd be encroaching towards you guys. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. Though I can just remove a lot of this. So yeah. Whatever you guys think. Just gotta mark where I think this thing should go. So this roller coaster should probably ride the outside of everything, so it should be... Entrance should be... Almost could be... Could go over the water. Over or through the water, and then just have like a tunnel. So like it goes... Goes into the ground, like around here. Like so, like around that area. There's gonna be like a tunnel section. There's too many blocks around to place it properly. So like, yeah. There. Diving into the water. I believe rails can have water in them, so we can dive into the water like this. Let me see. Yep, so they can. So then if I went through, like, with a minecart, would it go the same speed? Yep. Okay. So then I can just... We can decorate this later, but I just want to place in everything to mark it off first. Oh, does it need to be solid? there. One, two. There. 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 Well, actually, I shouldn't need it there and there if there's blocked. There. There's got to be like a better... So, if I can... There. Might just be better to have a tunnel all the way down. So I'm not worrying about this. Yeah, we're gonna go a bit deeper than this. We'll redecorate it when I get back to this, but yeah, we'll... Okay, it's not gonna be water here. Oh, and then, let's set some sea lanterns. Perfect. There we go. There. 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 Okay. So you gotta make like a big hole. Like so, and then do this just to get everything here. So it's this. Okay. And as I said before, this will be redecorated. Oh yeah, I did want to say, I did want to set up this probably first, almost, as a way to, so people could buy stuff now. That's kind of what I was planning on doing over there. That's why, that's probably going to be one of my first things I'm going to one of the next things I'm going to do after we finish this roller coaster, or at least the planning out of it. And I'm just doing this because this is like the hardest part of it, so. There. And yes, I can expand this thing if I need to. I do want to leave a little bit of a roof. There, and then remove these bottom, there. There. Because we should have a line going up. Yep, there it is. Then I can place glass around this just to look cooler. And make it basically a sub. There. There. And then we're just going to place a line block so I can place this in. And that should decorate it enough. So if you're going down, so if I was to go down this thing, there. Nope, that's just not water. May want to start one block higher. So technically I can just run your head through glass. Glass cannot damage you, or should not damage you if your head goes through it, because it's not a solid block, so it literally can't do anything to you. At least it doesn't act like normal blocks do, or most blocks do. It acts more like a half slab. Here, there, perfect. Okay, let's do this. No, that should be glass. This should be covered. There. Then we're just gonna have to set up some things outside there. This should be pretty easy to clear since I have sponge. We have sponges to clean this out. I think they would be in this one. Sponge. What? Okay. Oh, because of flowing water. Yeah, you're right. That's funny. Just a block of water. And then, yeah, just tunnel off to somewhere. We'll deal with that part later. This. Gonna have to get some support structures. I don't know what would work as a support structure for this. Can't be fence posts. Walls? So about here should probably be where one wall is. One set of walls is there. And then one should be right about here. Because of its own track. And that should be, that should look okay. Yeah. And it will go over the top of this. So there should be like an archway. Let me line this up properly. Okay, we're gonna line this up. So here. There. Archway right here, and then we're gonna have to. It's gonna have to be like a welcome sign. 2, 3, 4. Yep. And this. Should we get an archway? There. So then I can just hit this and this. Huh. There. I might just leave the whole archway there. 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 So yeah, we're just gonna probably put a sign there. The rail's gonna come over here. It's gonna come over here, probably go over the top of this, make a turn this way, go under here. That might go over there. That could be a possibility. It could also just go down here, go through this cave, through here, out through here. Huh. Like it very well could just come around here. When it's coming around this way. When it comes around this corner, it could come through here. Go over here. Oh yeah. There we go. There. Just try to get me music for this. So we're gonna throw these guys back here. So yeah, I'm gonna have to think of the redstone there. I am going to have to think about what I'm gonna do here. Could work on what's gonna be here. But like adding a prize corner, so wherever you win, what currency could we use? Not Nautilus shells, I already do those. Those are funky little guys. I might grab a Nautilus shell, I think. Yep. So, yeah, so we're gonna have to design a way out, so probably through here. Well, cause that's what I need to do. At the top of the mountain. No, that would be a little silly, but I could make a theme park sign right about here. Because no one's really using this spot except for me. Unless someone else wants to go steal this spot. I think I'm the only one using this spot and this spot. Though I do like this moss. Oh, you know what I could try to play? What's that game called? What's that game? Something Angels. It's not a game. It's you gotta keep your eye on them. Do not turn your eye off of them. And you gotta do a maze. That's a good idea. Okay, no. Now I gotta write that down. That's a great idea. Creaky. We can play a creaking game. I don't know what the name is though. There. I don't know if I did that right, but that should be right. There's actually a way. Yikes. Okay. Let me just check. I might just expand this out a bit. So we can go about here. Expand it out a bit. Yep. There. I almost got it all the way over. Right about here. Sorry, that was really funny what my dog just did. He came in here and then he just heard something and it was he just growled and went back out. Don't know what he growled at. He just growled at something. If you heard, I think you could hear that. It's kind of funny. Yeah. Sorry. I had to listen to that back just a second. So yeah, we could probably bring the roller coaster. So yeah, we're gonna bring the roller coaster over to here. Might fill this in while I'm at it. Yeah, so I'm gonna probably have to hook up some type of circuit to that roller coaster to make it look a little cooler. But that might not be today. I'll probably hook it up Monday. I don't know if I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I don't think so, but I can. There. Just for this roller coaster. Okay, there. There. Good. Perfect. I think that should be cut at least a little better. There you go. What's that one game that used to exist? Or used to be very popular? I don't remember. It's like a parkour thing. Used to, when you played it, basically lava would come out, and you'd have to run from the lava. What's that one game that used to exist? Used to be very popular. It's like a parkour thing. Used to, when you played it, basically lava would come out, and you'd have to run from the lava. Okay. Like, oh. The elements to keep. There. 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 There we go. Yep. Now I'm just gonna cover this up. And you guys can uncover this if you want to play on it. Or play using it. But I'm just going to cover it up for now. And then we can fill this whole thing in like So that should have filled in a lot of that hole. Yep, should be good. Oh, yeah. Hopefully you guys can hear that better than I can. Apparently it's just really quiet. Let me redo this one. Should never be enough. There. Okay. Okay, I think that should work. There. That's what I can do. I can do that. Okay, yep. I know what to do. We'll leave it right here. There. So I'm gonna probably set up a bank there. Okay, so, let's see. We got the piggy graces. I gotta go grab some saddles for those guys. And you won't believe me, they're actually, they're not a small thing around where I live. I mean, around where I live, they are. But like at my state fair, they're there every year. They got pig races, and 3 different sized pigs. They got the small little ones, the normal sized ones, and then they got the big guys. There. Sorry, just had to mute for a second. I do that every time I turn off these coordinates. We're probably gonna have to make a prize for. So I'm gonna make another event on Monday. Mark off where. That's what I was doing. I was marking off where this thing's gonna go. He's gonna go to over here. That is pretty loud. So it's going to be like this, like that. There. Oh yeah. There. Perfect. So yeah, this is where the track's gonna end coming up. Then it's gonna dive into this cave section here. Probably gonna come out this spot. See, you know what we need for minecarts? We need like a connector. If like we had something that would hook the two carts together,
I know furnace minecarts kind of do that, but not really. They're a little. We in Bedrock Edition don't even have. Don't even have furnace minecarts. Just that's funny. You can just walk through the block. I know it's not solid, but it's funny that you can do that. Just hook this up. Okay. There we go. Perfect. There. We're gonna have to pull a sticky piston. Okay. Oh. there. Just gonna clear out a lot of this area just for the sake of being thorough. It's gonna be a detector rail midway through. I want to clear this area out too. There we go. I just gotta find where I have the redstone dust or the detector rail at. So I think I just have to okay, this figure out how I want to power this properly. That works. Okay, let's try her out. It should only pull the block back. Really? It doesn't power? Why? That seems like an oversight and a half. do I have to power it? Does it power this block? Then it should power this block. Then why is mine not working? But then it's clearly... Oh. Fair enough. Wait, you're telling me it's that easy to go through a wall? Really? You're kidding. Yeah, you know, there's a wall in your way, but nah, you can just ignore it. What? Let's put a fence. Does a fence work? Oh, wow, yeah. No, that makes total sense. That makes total sense. Yeah, no, because of course, a fence, the smaller out of the two, and totally uses more. Totally uses more. Less space. Nah, we can go through the big block, but. What? Oh, because it was powering this one, yeah. There's a solution. Perfect. What am I going to do for this? Well, the cool thing is I don't have to worry about I don't have to worry about anything, so I can just place an observer. Nah, we're gonna place a redstone redstone torch. It's gonna work because I can. Try it out. There shouldn't be any problems. Well, there's probably gonna be a problem, but or that's a way to do it. I could have just done that. See, that's much smarter. Don't need to worry about that. I can just literally push it with. See, that makes more sense. Sometimes I'm too smart for my own good. Yeah, sometimes I'm way too smart for my own good. Because then the simple thing looks harder. One. Set them all to 4. Place a block here. Redstone dust. And make this a powered rail. Right here. So that you run into a wall. It'll be decorated. So if I put this guy here, it's not hooked up yet. So there. There we put an observer right here. Oh yeah, we can just put an observer on top. That wouldn't work because of this. Does it work on the bottom? That'd be really funky if it didn't work on the bottom, but it... Knowing bedrock redstone, it wouldn't. So we need an observer facing downward. Then place a block here. There. Should be fine. I do have a design for this, but I don't know if I can force it to fit here. So how about we do this design? So this. Because each redstone torch is going to take 1 tick to do. So we have to do a redstone torch with a there with the block there, and then runs into this block with the redstone torch on top with the redstone dust. Aha! I figured it out. Okay. And now I'm locked in. Dang it. So let's try her out. I don't think it's powering. Let's get a fence post again. Okay, so we're gonna have to make this retract. Hey, Lapis. Woo. I didn't know Lapis could spawn this high. There we go. I just spawned in just as much as I took out, so no harm, no foul. Just need a sticky piston, deck repeater, block. There. We're going to turn on a 3-tick repeater. 3-tick repeater, and then redstone dust. Redstone dust and a 3-tick repeater. And voila. Okay, so we're just going to cover this up. Now, remove this. Okay, too slow. Might need to give myself more. 4, 4. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then a block here. Did it fully extend? It did. Okay, okay. That's fine. So if I run a minecart over this, and then I can have it drop out and something like that. So let's try this out. If I'm going down here, whee! Yeah, okay, perfect. And we're just gonna have a sticky piston on this side work. Grab it and then does it latch on while you're on it? So if I was to I'm gonna test it right here. If a sticky piston pulls me through here, and I place a block there, so here, I need redstone just there, just so I can reach. Okay, no, okay, that's perfect. That's exactly what I want. Huh. So So we're gonna have to put 2 sticky pistons here, a sticky piston down here. Now this is kind of what I want. I want this to pull it off to the side temporarily. Then it'll reset it after that. After you fall down, like so. Then a sticky piston here will pull this block out from under you, meaning you'll fall and then perfect. Okay, that's perfect. That's perfect. One to reset it. And then we'll have like a could almost have just a door here. But I already built this machine, so I can't. I'm gonna have this door open, a door open in front of us afterward. torch. Just gonna take a quick break just for a second, just so I can think of how to build this thing. Because I want to see how big this is gonna be. So I'm not gonna really leave. I'm not gonna leave the world, but I am going to just sit right here. I will be silent, but I can show you. If you guys want to see, you guys can. I think I can pull that up. I would have to. This. Don't want to turn this on. I want to turn on my. It'll only be maybe 10 minutes. So yeah, oh, well, guess they're joining. Oh yeah. Here, let's see where they are. So, let me ask, are you... Yeah, it's faster if I ask through this. Oh yeah, if you actually, the funny thing is, I do suggest if you ever go to Wisconsin during when there's state fair time, go watch the pig races. They actually make it kind of funny. Oh yeah, here's the pig pen if you're watching. Oh yeah. Oh, you typed in over there. Okay, I wasn't. Yeah. Okay. So here you'll see what I'm saying about 15 seconds later. So, this one was gonna be a for show game right here. This one. This one's for show. It should be pretty easy to build. It's just gonna be like the duck, the duck games. So you grab a duck and you gotta pick out a number, but we don't have a physical way to do that. So I want to just make it for show, so it just looks like that game. If you know what that is. Oh yeah. I made this guy. I was planning on making this a little... I don't know if this is the right shape, but I just made something out here just so I had something. This one is my... Okay, and then I was also working on... Where was I working? There was another thing I was working on. This one. This one, you were on while I was making this one, but I don't think you ever came over and saw it. So this one was the... This one's going to be finish the circuit. I do not have it nearly done. I was going to make it with 3 levels, so like you had to enter each room, and it's going to change... based on the day, like how Wordle does. But it's going to be complete the circuit, so you have to complete a daily circuit. And there's going to be an easy, medium, and hard mode. Though I might just make a... Then there's just going to be like a daily puzzle. So like the daily puzzle's the one that changes. Yeah. I might add a daily puzzle to it. Did I like... Oh yeah. Also, over here, I built out this part of the theme park. You were not on when I did this one. Over here, if you're... so I was building a theme park. I was going to build a roller coaster. I did want your help decorating this after. Here. Hop on. It's not really anything on here yet. Just hop on. There's only like one cool redstone thing, but it doesn't go into anything yet. That's what I was trying to work on, but I wanted to go eat quick before I... Just hop in and then... Hop in. Here. Hop in the minecart. So that's all I got right now. Obviously, I'm not a good builder, so that's all. I kind of have to, like, what I'm going to have to do is bring this all the way up to about here, over here. I'm going to have to bring it all the way up here. And then bring it all the way around here. It's basically going to go around the theme park. And then I'm going to make... Then I'm going to make it go this way. Go around. Go through. And then it's going to even cut through this cave over here. It's going to end up right here. Go to here and then go through the through this cave right here. And it's gonna like weave its way through the cave with some cool redstone builds in the mix. And then and then it's going to come back to about, let's say, probably around here. This is going to be probably where the start is. This is probably going to be the start-ish area. Yeah, and then... That was just the theme park version. There is going to be a game with the roller coaster over here. There's going to be a roller coaster game over here where basically you got to flick a lever. So... Then you're going to basically have a flick the lever build. So you choose the path you're going to go on. So like these two paths, you choose between the two. And if you choose the wrong path, it's going to be on a roller coaster. So it's going to be its own rail system, like a minecart game, but It's going to basically kill you if you pick the wrong path. Yeah, so that's about it for what I have thought of right now. Besides that jousting arena that we were talking about, or not jousting, the sumo game. So yeah. So whatever you wanted to work on, you can. Yeah, I'm just gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna leave the gate world on. I'm gonna be sitting right here. Don't worry. If you actually need me, I'm literally sitting right here. I'm just gonna be eating, so I have to mute my mic. Otherwise, yeah. Here, let me find a better spot. Where do I want to sit? On the pig. Ah, okay, perfect. Now it can't. Okay, I'll probably be back in about 10 minutes, ish. But if you do need me, I'm right here still. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Let me just... I just gotta close a few things. Perfect. Okay. I think the pigs are... well, they are piggying around, but let's grab a carrot, a stick, and we're just gonna go this way. Dang it. Nope. Okay. Nope, that's the wrong way. Come on. We'll see how fast I can get around with this. Oh, that's pretty fast. There you go. Yeah, so, yeah. I probably should flatten this area out at least. And then I was gonna ask if I could make... If you could help me... Well, help me with, I was gonna ask if you could help me with, what was it called? It'll be later, probably be a couple... Probably be maybe whenever you're done with... Because I don't want to put too much on you. It'll just be like a little house, or hut. Not hut. Like a house for like a prize in one of these games. How on earth did it place a block 3 blocks high? I'd love to know. I've heard of this bug, but I cannot replicate it unless I do it accidentally. See if I can get it here. Okay, that worked. Nope. We can do pig races. Yeah, I was gonna work on this. Okay, so well, this is gonna be problematic. How do I do this? Because basically I might need another sticky piston back here so that when I'm done... Yeah, that might be fine. That should be fine. So here. it won't have that block in front of it. So what's going to have to happen is this isn't going to activate till after. It's going to be these two basically making a double piston extender. This pulls this back, this pulls this back, and this pulls this back. Or no. So when this is here, so then this is going to have to take it back, and then what's going to have to happen is this, then this, unless, you know what could happen? No, that wouldn't work. Because even if I had this sticky piston here and pulled it back, unless I... Wait, let's try this. Dang it, it doesn't work. I wish. I was gonna say. So I might just have to do this. Nope. This to grab it. Then I'd have this, this. No. I know exactly how to do this. Okay, so it's gonna be like this. Then we're gonna push this, pull this back. Then we're going to have to you see, you get to see my thought process here. So you grab that after this thing's depowered, obviously, there, and then you grab the rail when it's here, and the block will be there. So then it'll pull back this block. Then I can pull the... Then I can pull you back one. This doesn't need to pull back a block that. So then I just don't pull that back. Push the block here. Okay, no. There. Push a block in here. Then we can push, pull back, and then... Aha! Okay. So what I'm gonna assume that this is out. That's what I'm gonna play as. This is just done. This is not here. No block there. Okay, so we're gonna assume that this is not here. I'm gonna play this song though. There. Because I was thinking of having this block pushed up, but to do that, this would have to be off of here. But if you can tell, there's no way it'd be off there, so I'd have to power this. Perfect. Okay, so here. Now we're gonna first do the redstone for grabbing it, which is gonna be pretty easy, because all we're gonna have to do is put an observer above, like so. Three tick repeater up here, block here, then a redstone dust like so, and then a lever. Yep, that's perfect, because the thing will be here. Perfect, like that. So then, to make sure you wouldn't go through, perfect. I don't want to pull it back though, that's the thing. There. Yeah, I do not want to push there. Then lever here. Perfect. Everything there is fine. Then basically we'll have something pull this block out. That part doesn't really matter right now. We're just going to make sure that I have... Oh. I might just want to place a redstone dust here and here. And this is where I might just want it. Okay, okay, okay. No, no, no. I understand what I want. And then for the actual double piston extender that I'm going to run, that's going to be up here. Two separate circuits. Okay, that makes more sense. That's probably smarter. There, and then this thing's gonna happen, so we're gonna have to run a circuit down here. We're gonna put a block here, so oh no, this can actually be at the same time, and then we can run another circuit. I think I don't know where the next one is. So there, 3 wherever this minecart goes. Whatever there is down there, and then we're gonna okay, that's perfect, perfect, perfect. Voila. Okay, so let's try her out. So if we ride our minecart down, it's pushed over. Okay, okay, okay. There. Because it can't pull something back that's not there. So that's why that didn't work. So the reason why that didn't work is this. I didn't delay this enough. Okay, let's do it again. That shows promise. It shows promise because that block moved. What I do need to make sure is that I have this delayed enough. Maybe I put a redstone torch. Okay. We're gonna have to do this. 3-tick repeater right here. Block. A redstone torch. Well, the lucky thing is, it's not... There. There we go. Well, because this isn't going to be on forever. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to place a rail there. Pull the rail back. Perfect. Then when this goes off, which it should, has it not? That's gonna make this like dangerous thing to do. So gonna have to make one of these circuits right here. That's gonna be a 1-tick with a 1-tick right there. Block there, redstone dust, then it's block there. Then it's a 3-tick repeater here. Actually, I can probably go 2 ticks right there. We'll go 3 ticks. Just so I don't damage the player. That should power it long enough for this to matter. Okay, so then we're gonna try this out. It takes time to figure this one out. I'll come back to that. That's doable. I'm just gonna come back to that for a minute. I want to work on the rest of the line. So probably right below. Might just go back up. Yep. let's keep it low for now. And I can edit it a bit later. Probably gonna change this around. That's just, if you ever hear that, that's just me moving around. It sounds funky on the mic for some reason. No. It seems too flat, that's why. Do 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 do. Let me see. Oh, I got another game idea. Nice. There. I like the phantoms. And it's only around you. Should almost change this to wood. So yeah, here. Yay, I found an aquifer. I hate aquifers. Love them, even though they added them like the most recent update-ish. Not update. They added them in Caves and Cliffs. And I didn't want that. It's like they seem like a good idea, but I didn't really enjoy it. They do need to get. I hope that's what their plan is now. Is to make. I hope that they make more updates like the Nether update and Caves and Cliffs. And Village and Pillage and that, like, those were amazing times. I understand that they need like a break, which is fine. They can take their time making updates. It's just they need more updates like those. from, well, they need time to make these games, these updates. It only helps us and them. Like, I think Update Aquatic put them back on the map. Then the Nether update really put them back. They had 2 home runs, and then they, I'd say Caves and Cliffs was a triple. Not quite a home run. We're going to work our way up just a little. How few cave biomes they made for that update. There we go. Like they said, oh hey, we're gonna make a couple cave biomes, but they really stopped at like a couple. There were so many more biomes they could have like tried. And I know it takes time to make a biome. I've seen the code. Ugh. It was only like there and there. So hopefully they have a new big update that's coming out in, I don't know, maybe a year and a half after the other one, just to give them extra time. Because the more time, if they get more time, that means they probably will, that'll allow them to make more updates like the Nether update. Did it again. I did it again. I swear I am going to lose all my rails. I'm going to have like 2 stacks of rails in my inventory. Okay, so if you land down here, you should... So I can do it. This all works except for the right hand side. So it'll go, push up. Yep, should work. And I can make it so it can detect if players or something goes through a string. Where am I under? Like, shoot, I don't want to check. I would assume under the ocean. Or the sea, the water that I was next to. Because I haven't really gone far this way. So I might have to keep going straight. I'm just going to go straight up. Yep, underwater. How far do I gotta go? It won't touch the rails. I got a lot of distance to go. Ew. We're going to have to cut back that way. Oh, this reminds me of making those bases that were underwater, under the, like, ocean. Those were so painful. Oh, of course. Of course there was sand there. Why wouldn't there be? is. We'll go here, here. There, there, there. Oh, I know how to play this. No, I know how to do this. Might not want it to be that close, though. Okay. I might want to move this water one over. No, because this will probably be my turn. So usually you take 1, 2. So 1, and then we'll go 1, 2. Oh yeah, if you ever need a command for building and you accidentally place the, or you're testing like, you're testing how good a block looks, use this. So around your base, just use /fill wherever your base is. So this. Just put this in a command block. Do whatever block you're testing. So say stone. So I already have stone brick, but we're going to use tough _ brick. And then we're going to do replace. And then whatever you want to replace it with. Or replace whatever you're replacing. So stone _ brick. You can do it, and it won't change anything besides the blocks that you're choosing. So if I do it again, I'm going to change this to stone brick. There. Fixes everything. Oop. How did it change all that? Okay. 1, 2. There. Okay, so we're right here should be where the turn is. So we're going to go this way. Right here. Then lamp. I could probably break this all off. Then here. there, there. Then do I leave this one up or do I take it down? Yeah. So I can just leave this up and do this. That might work. Same as that side. Did I do it on this side? If I did it on this side, I'd have to do it over here. There. Perfect. So what do you think? You're probably gonna have to redesign this anyway, because at least the way it like goes out and everything. Because you are a lot better at designing things than I am. I'm really good at the redstone side of things, not so much this. So we can place that. There. There. There we go. Why did I do that? Though, technically that would work. What do you think? Do you like it, or is it just... Because that could be a pretty bad design. It could be good, it could be bad, I don't know. Let me try with frog lights. I think that might look better. But are frog lights transparent blocks? That's a good point. Let's see, do they have frog lights? Where would the frog lights be? There they are. Let's try this guy. That's not bad. Ugh. Nah, I think I'm just gonna go with the wall lights. Observer. If I'm gonna use any redstone, I'm not using an observer. Not yet. Ugh. Okay. Okay, so we're going to build out. How far? How far is this? It's gonna be pretty hard to figure out from here-ish. So it'll be right about, so this one. Two, and then three. Yeah, I'll fix that. There. So right here is the last block. So then it's... Yikes. That is a yikes. Well, you're getting your money's worth. If you go on this ride, you're gonna get your money's worth. Even though it's technically free. Let's see who's on. We can invite. There. I don't really know how far I have to go. I should just turn on show coordinates for a second. I'm at 251. Okay, here. $2.15. And I'll probably go to about here. Yep. Benny. Okay, I gotta try to get to the spot again. I don't like. Why does it do that? Okay. Okay. Well, it's a good thing. It's closer than I thought it was. Which isn't saying much, because I thought it was actually pretty far, so, yeah. There. We're going to place it here. It's kind of a double-edged sword on where I place this thing. Yep. So how many blocks away have I placed it recently? 1, 2. Right about... I should almost have to put it in line with these guys. This, there, and there. How did I already forget where I had to go with this? Ooh, that's what I can do. There. Well, I found a, well, I think it's an aquifer they call it, but it, I think it's this. Oh, that's what I can do. I'll give you a vision of that. We'll put glass, or we can put... yeah, we'll put glass, or we can put whatever right there. There. There we go. Let's put glass panes. So how much vision would you have of the cave? Nothing. Glass, 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 glass. Yeah, you can see. Okay, that's better. I have to change that at some point. Anyway, so I'll leave it for now. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we're gonna remove the glass. There. Perfect. Then we can just keep this in line with how we've had it before. Oh, that took too long to figure out. Then, there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Four. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. We're going to have to cut this water out. Redstone torch, lamp, not lamp, block with powered rail. That's one. There. 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 And then there. There. What do you think? Little railings on the side, like this. Does that look good? I don't know. That doesn't look bad, does it? There. How close am I to the surface? Spectator. Well, I am getting up there. It should only be like another couple. Blocks. Is there just a random hole here? There is. What the heck? Oh, hey, that's my staircase that I made down there. I missed it. You're telling me I missed an amethyst by that much? Okay, yeah. It should. It works, besides the little gap in there. I mean, to be fair, it technically does work, even with that gap. I just had to make sure that that didn't cross. Yep. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Right about here, I should start going upward. There. And there we go. There. There. Perfect. Then we're gonna go up. Three, one more up. 3, 1. There. There we go. There you go. There we are. I think we should be clear of the water, but we can check. Anyway, we're pretty close. So if I was to keep going, I would assume I would not miss. Probably have to clean this little area up. Makes it harder to do anything with. Okay. Okay. There. Then you're gonna place that there, then we're placing this, and then this there. That should be it. There. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2. I could at least get it right, couldn't I? There. 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 Perfect. Okay, there we go. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ugh. Every single time. It's always this. Okay, let's block this one up so that can't do anything else. Okay, then we're just gonna rip that band-aid off so that we can get this. Perfect. Block it there. Good. Good. We're all set. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There. 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 There you go. Then just gotta remember, place this, block here. How close am I? Am I right underneath? Ooh. It's gonna be close. Probably should have done it a little later, a little bit further. But it's gonna be close. Did I really expect that to work? Okay. Let's see if we build this up like this.
There we go. Got it. Perfect. Two, three. 1, 2, 3. There. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. You know what? There. Or I could put the I could put the redstone torch down here with dirt on top like that. Then grass on top. This. There. There, and then there. There. Now that we're all the way out here, should be okay to do this. Block. Let's run it through once. Might need a rail for the other side. Cow better not be going down the rail. The cow goes backwards down the rails. Okay, so if we do this right, there should be a rail here, a rail there. Don't worry, the rest of the redstone we'll be working on later. But we can do this. Can you guys hear me? Is there an audio thing? Are you guys hearing me? What did I hit? What did I hit? Is there a bovine? What? Okay, let's see.
No, I was like, I can't hear it on my phone. That's why I was asking. Here, I gotta pause for just a second. Just a quick second. I gotta go to the bathroom. And I'll be back in like. Okay, all set up. Sorry about that. Pause. Move my stuff. And that should be. Now we've got our thing tested. We gotta do it again just to make sure. It's gonna push us over here anyway. Technically, I don't need to add anything extra to that. I don't even need to have a rail. Oh! You know what? I don't even have to add that. What if I just... Nothing. I don't need a rail. That's so much smarter. Yeah, I don't need this. It's a great idea. I just don't need it. And now I'm mad because I really thought I really wanted to need it. Okay. There. Okay, so I think I'm loaded. Did I load in? Hopefully I've unmuted. Okay, everything's back. Okay. You can't hear me? It says it's hearing me. Must be something. That's interesting. Now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Let's see. Okay. It's a good time to try this out. Hear me? Can you hear me? Am I hooked up now? Let's see. try. On my alt account. Can you guys hear me? Let me try. Okay. Sounds like you guys can. Can you hear me? At least I can hear myself. So this is like a new... Am I hooked up now? There we go. It's a lot better. Okay. Yeah, so this is a new microphone because my other one... It's funky, and I needed to try this out anyway. There we go. Okay, I gotta lower that off. Gotta mute myself on this tab. I'm listening to myself, so it's a little funky on that side. Let's just be something funky with YouTube. Good. Then I'll just turn that tab off. Perfect. Shoot. Okay. There. Just trying to fill in every hole so that mobs don't spawn next to this and make some noise. So now we can try it out. Should work. I just want to go change this. So we have this. We have this. Yeah, and then this. Now let's go try her out. Good. So, why didn't it power? Even this I want to delay a lot more. There with 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But it's probably better if I just have it like this. maybe. Oh, I put a block in front of it so it wasn't... Okay, redstone dust, block. There we go. That should all be set up. Let's try it out. Hit. That would be an interesting way to do that. Sure, but I don't know. That would be a very interesting way to do that. 4. Let's try her again. Let's go. Oh, it doesn't like that I'm doing that. No, it doesn't. Okay. That's weird. Okay. Well, how I gotta do that? It's 1, then a 2. That's actually be a 3 and a 4. I don't like that. Then we're going to run a 4-tick repeater there, 4-tick repeater there, then a 4-tick repeater here with redstone dust with a 4-tick repeater with a redstone dust here. Then we can put a comparator there with redstone dust there, and then that should all work. Now we gotta remove that, put this here. Go the wrong way. Perfect. Then. Perfect. Woo! Okay, that's perfect. So we got the tunnel working. We can add a few bells and whistles in the middle of that. But we probably want to keep it a little simpler. And then... Well, because we probably want to throw most of our stuff down here. Oh! Okay, I know how to do this one. Okay. Because what I'm going to do is basically make a vault door. But I'm going to have to do it in a funky way. I'm going to have to do it in a funky way because of the way it because I can't pull this block straight down, otherwise just empty. Though, wait, let's see. Let's test her out. So if I just put a gap like that, will it be able to, just like that, would it be able to do it? No, that would be perfectly fine. You don't really need too much back this way. Oh, no, the road... Okay, that might be easy to fix, too. We might as well just do that way. So we're just going to go this way. We're going to add a vault door in here, but the redstone is going to be a lot different from what you're probably used to with vault doors. Because vault doors are usually just a simpler version of whatever door you're making, because you don't have to move the block out of the way and stuff. But this one might be just as difficult, though I could probably make it so it's a 3x3 and it's just top comes out faster. Weak place. That's gonna be a different. We're gonna leave that as a different one. So yeah, this one's gonna go downward, and it's gonna go into the. Not here. It's not. It's gonna go into. Yeah. Let's see. See. This way, this way, this way. Am I getting phantoms right? Let me go to sleep. Nice. Oh. Perfect. There. Like this. Well, actually, to be fair, I might just do that, because that might make this side feel more jolty. Might make this side more jolty than the other side. So I can just fire it this way. Want it to like jolt you around. Well, because I gotta figure out how to make this come to over here. Well, because I think this is gonna be from this side. So something, the rail is gonna come around here, over, down, here. Then it's gotta go over the top of this water, come around here. Then to about here. And it might even go, you know, it might make it better. It goes right up to this mountain using these trees. Comes down. Could use the trees. What do you think? Though I really could make it go all the way up to here, to this point. Either up here or through using the trees. Oh. Here, I can turn something on for myself, actually. Let's see. We'll play this audio. I want to see where this audio comes out. Shoot. Can you hear me? Is this lowering it, or is this, okay, no, it's not changing anything. So, I was trying to change the audio on my side. No, it's not. And then telling them that because... Well, that's not what I wanted to do. You get out of there. Two, three, four, five. There. Now, we're going to have to place... Oh, but to be fair, I probably will make it more twisty on the other one. So I don't have to make it too twisty. Let's see how it feels. And then this. See how this feels. Shape of track feels better. That doesn't feel bad. I like that. I like how twisty that is. That's like actually perfect. Like if I add something to that and then yeah, no, that's perfect. Perfect. I don't even need it. There. Um oh, so yeah. Yeah, we're gonna place in all this. Should I change it into like a mine shaft look? Might need. I need your help on that. I'm really good at the redstone stuff, but you don't have to come over here now. I'll probably need your help on that too. The design of like the floor and stuff. But like the mine shaft look is probably what I'm gonna need for this entrance and stuff. There. Okay, let's try her again. Because it's gonna lead right into the cave, which is I gotta mark out where that's gonna be. Shoot. So what level am I? Yeah, it's gonna be funnier. They run right into the wall and think they're gonna stop. You know, I could probably put a stair there to protect them a little. 2 stairs. Like that. Just so they don't take damage from being inside of a block. I'm gonna make it. Oh, you know what I need to make it? I need to make it sound like they broke through the wall. Do we got like a sound for that? I'm gonna go look up the sounds. Okay. It's armor dot equip underscore and volume float 4, or we'll go 10 if it, I don't know if floats. Nope, it's not getting any louder. Let's just make it audio. I know what to do. Can dispensers do that? Grab obsidian. Let's see what block. Okay, let me try that. I'll try here. Let's try her out. You're kidding. So you're telling me they patched this out, not patched it. So it works there. Works there. But if it's a staircase, it works? I'm sorry. What logic is that? How? Whoa. I'm so. Is it this? What? Huh? The heck? Block, then block. This is what I'm basically doing. Oh yeah, no, because that makes sense. Yeah, I'm sorry. This is too big for you. Uh huh. What if I place a block there? Really, really, really? No, not the block you're running into. The block next to the one you're running into. What if I have it flipped? Does that work? Oh yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes total sense. Cause why wouldn't it just why? Oh, I don't know. I really don't know. Let me sneak out there for a second. It is fun. I forget that you guys spell it with a U. Color. I forget that you guys spell color with a U. Uh, for snow, you might just want a white S. But the weird thing is, I think you could get away with being. I think you could get away with red and blue. A red S and a blue S. To match like the color scheme that we already have. Though a white S works perfectly too. Yeah, that works. Um, yep. You know. Oh. Oh. I know what to do. I know what to do. I know what to do. I know. Oh, I need to make like a false track. Would this work? Oh, I might like that. That does look like. Okay. Okay. sticky piston. It's a block. Yeah, okay, there. So if I was to keep going this way, would it enter the cave? It would. Okay. No, like that's almost perfect. I would just need to get up a little. It's almost fine. That's actually that's perfect actually. Ugh, you know, it's almost like they're in the landing spot. Ugh. Wham. Dang it. Sorry, just stand there for a second. Yeah, let me just turn some music. Think that's right. Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. Oh. How does this look as like broken tracks? I might need to refix this. You're gonna probably have to redecorate this because I have no clue what I'm doing here. Or I'm definitely gonna need help on it. Or want to. I don't know. It's up to you. Um. Okay. Because like I can see this having high potential. Holy crud. That is windy. Actually, could be a great illusion right there. Just wave down to like bedrock. That would be a great illusion. just go in. Wow. Perfect. I might need to bring that up a little, but yeah, perfect. Okay, there we go. Mm. Okay, let's do this. Sorry, my dog was making a lot of noise back there. Not back there. Out. He was making a lot of noise out there. Okay, I'll stop talking. I can't. He's not. Okay. All you have to know is he was making a lot of noise. So what I wanted that. Where did I place it? Oh. So I'm trying to make the false track look as realistic as possible. That's a good start to a false track. Okay. So if I'm coming in, yep, a little bit higher. Now we're gonna run 3 simultaneous. Redstone torch, block. Stop. It's so hard to redirect these guys. No. You get your lane. That doesn't even make sense. No. Okay, come on. Hey. Tilde, 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 rail. I like how it's called a golden rail. Nope. Golden rail. Then we're going to have to change it to we'll go 1. Slash 2. Stop. Slash up. Change it to 3. Oh my goodness. Hey. Look at that. It didn't change. Okay. 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 My goodness. Okay, so how about this? 1, and then aha, aha. Okay, okay, okay. Why is it so painful to place rails? Okay, you know what? Screw it. This one's here. There we go.
There. Actually, you know what? Gravel might make a good cave-in thing. Then it's just gonna hit, I'll have to put something there. Like a stopper, whatever they call it. Yeah, you get it. Man, I was almost gonna stop. Yep, there it is. So it's gonna go through here, come back around, come back through this way. Okay. I had a game I was thinking of, but I can't remember it offhand. Oh, it was the horse racing. I don't know. Unless we sneak it behind. Oh yeah, before you do work on this, I know you already planned out this one. This is probably the best thing to start. Just a minor version of this. So like, just do like the wherever your front is. Just do like minor work, like the front shop or whatever. That's all I really need for now. Okay, I'm happy with where I am right now. I am going to test this out again just to make sure this all works. We might just hook up. Yep. Yeah. Just a little mini shop right up there. Just like, it doesn't have to be big here. It just has to be like... I'm getting off soon too, so like maybe actually exactly the same time. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed. I know you're probably the only person watching right now, but there might be people who watch later. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you guys, oh yeah, it looks good. I was gonna do it like a video, but so well, I'll probably be streaming on next. I'm probably gonna be streaming next Monday or this coming Monday, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I do not know if I'd do it Saturday, but it depends. But with that, I hope you guys enjoyed, and have a great day. Bye.